this week's What's for Dinner. Sorry that last week I didn't post a What's for Dinner video because I was on vacation. We went to Alabama and was on the beach. So we spent a week there with my husband's family and had a great time. So now it's back to normal, plus my kids went back to school today. So this week I'm gonna have meals planned throughout the week and I'm gonna record all of them for y'all. So I'm gonna start out first with making taco soup. I love taco soup and the recipe I have is very simple and very good. And it is already 5:35. I was running around with my kids after school trying to get last minute things that they needed now that they found out about on the first day. So anyways, I'm gonna turn y'all around and we're gonna get started on this easy taco soup. Someone told me if I put a towel underneath this cutting board, it will not move around. Because believe me, this cutting board always moves around. So I got a little towel here, I'm gonna stick under it and see. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but we'll find out. Actually, whoever told me that was right. It's not going everywhere. I also have my little cutter chopper thingy over here. Ow, hit myself in the hand. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it where y'all can see both. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with my little cutter thing. So y'all look at that. Cuts them up really good. In case you're interested in one of these, I do have one linked in my Amazon store. I love them. They're so good. Okay, y'all, I have a bigger pot today that I'm gonna, my meat was almost thawed, y'all. Then I'm gonna start out cooking 1 pound of extra lean ground beef. Just pour in my onion, just let it cook with the meat. Also gonna throw in some salt and pepper. Just kind of. I'm also gonna throw in some garlic powder. And there we go. So we're gonna start browning this meat. Adrian's kind of helping me right now. See, we're gonna kind of break a few more pieces up. It's almost done. I'm gonna make up some tea in a minute. Okay, y'all. I have 1 can of rotel. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour that in with the juice. We're gonna add in a can of corn, whole kernel corn with the juice.
Now you're gonna put in 2 cups of
2 cans.
2 cans
of pinto beans
with the juice.
With the juice, yes, sir. See, I might have to help you a little bit. Hold on. Use my spoon to kind of get those out. You're going to also add in 1.5 cups of water, 1 package of the ranch seasoning mix. I'm just using the Great Value. It's cheaper. I usually use that, or I'll use the Kroger brand. Stir it slowly so it don't splash out, okay? And then you're going to need a package of taco seasoning, but I always use this extra fancy Fiesta brand taco seasoning. And for 1 pound of meat, it's 1 tablespoon. So I'm just going to measure out about a tablespoon. And then we're going to put that in there. And we're going to stir that up real good. And then, whoa, careful. Once we get it all mixed up good, we're going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes or so. Okay, I've got this brought up to a simmer, or well, starting to boil. So I'm turning it down some. I'm going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So. Alright, y'all, got it. It's going, simmering up here, kind of boiling. I was trying to get it to slow down some, but looking good. Y'all, I have been cooking this for 10 minutes and I realized it just didn't look right. Well, it's supposed to have a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Well, y'all, I didn't realize that I didn't have that. I have an 8-ounce can right here. And then I'm going to add, I'll show you what else I'm going to add. I'm going to add this V8 It's like a 5-ounce can of V8 juice. And we're just gonna make it work. Cause I thought it just didn't look right. Like it looked like it was missing something. Then I go and look at the recipe and I was like, oh my word, how did I overlook tomato sauce? So I'm gonna add that in and I may end up letting it cook just a little bit longer. So sorry about that, y'all. I will have this recipe down in the description box and everything will be on there like it's supposed to be. So we're just gonna let this continue to cook. Okay, y'all, I've got the taco soup done. We are serving it with some sour cream, some cheddar cheese, and then I just have some Tostitos, just some tortilla chips, and that's supper for tonight. We'll come back and let you know what we think about it. All right, Adrian.
Sure. My name's Jacob Banning.
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, hey, stop being silly. How do you like the taco soup? How do you like it? He's been at school all day and I think they must have been like locked down or something because he's hyper now. Anyways, how was the first day of school?
Not like that shit. Good.
It was pretty good?
Just like this food.
So the food is good? Good deal. All right. Courtney, how is the taco soup? Courtney, how is it?
I love taco soup, so it's good.
How was your first day of school?
Good, except we had to wear masks. And it was...
They had to wear them all day long, so.
It, what? Hey, come here.
Huh?
It was breathtaking.
It was breathtaking. I get it. Bryce is actually still at school because he has band practice until 8 o'clock. So I took him Subway. And my husband is not home yet because he's been working all day. His truck broke down, his semi, so he's having to work on it. Anyways, yeah, he didn't break it. It broke down while he was while we were on vacation. Someone else drove it and broke it down. But anyways, eat mine. It's really good. Thank y'all for watching tonight. Hey y'all, I'm gonna make a 4-ingredient ground beef casserole, and all that you need is a pound of ground beef. What you will need is 1 8-ounce can of Pillsbury crescent rolls. I have the crescent dough sheets, 1 pound of extra lean ground beef, a cup of salsa. It says you can substitute with barbecue sauce. I guess it would change the flavor. 1 cup of grated cheese, and then it says you can garnish with sliced onions, which I don't have. But I'm going to start seasoning my ground beef with some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add some onion powder and some garlic powder. I'll let Courtney put the garlic powder on.
Hi.
And I feel like throwing, I don't know, a little bit of oregano leaves in there. I don't. And then I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. And my meat is a little bit still frozen, so. Okay, y'all, I have, this isn't a 9 by 13. Mine is actually a 8 by 11.5 inch. It said in the recipe you could use 11 by 7, which I guess is basically that. Or if you do a 9 by 13, you just have your layer will be a lot thinner. So I'm just gonna spray a little cooking spray in there, and then I'm gonna take I have the crescent roll, like the crescent dough sheets. And so, okay y'all, here is my crescent roll dough stuff. It's kind of pulling apart over here. I'm just gonna, hold on. I don't know, my dough is kind of pretty big compared to this pan, so I'm just gonna spread it out. Okay y'all, I have my ground beef is done. My meat was so lean I don't have to strain it, but if your meat has a lot of fat on it, you may want to. And I'm gonna see if I have enough of this Texas salsa. I may have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to mix some more because you want 1 cup of salsa. So I'm just gonna mix in another type, just a second. Then I have some of the paste pecani sauce. I'm just gonna add to it. Stir that in. Okay, now I'm I'm back over here to the pan, and with the crescent dough, and we're gonna pour, whoa! Sorry, kind of went over the edge, so. Okay, now I've got some shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it over the top. And this is really easy to make. Now we're gonna put this in the oven and bake it on 350 for about 20 minutes. Okay, I got it done. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna make on the side. Y'all, I was lazy, so I haven't tried this yet. It's guacamole salsa, and then I have just regular Tostitos. So here's my plate. I'm gonna try that up, but I'm gonna go ahead and get reactions because Courtney has already eaten some. What do you think, Courtney?
I like the crescent rolls for sure. It's amazing. And I like the meat. I just don't like the peppers and stuff though. Other than
It's
that,
from the
it's
salsa.
good.
It's a Texas salsa you usually
And I
like.
like the little how the salsa tastes in like the back.
She just doesn't like the peppery thing. Okay, what about you, Adrian? He was kind of upset he didn't get a corner piece.
Good.
It's good. Well, Daddy's coming in, so in a minute I will get his reaction. Okay, y'all.
Okay.
I don't know, but this guacamole salsa, I didn't like. And my husband tasted it, and he said it tasted bitter to him. The date is still good. It's good till May of 2021. We just opened it, so I'm not sure about
If you
that.
like bitter guacamole, go ahead.
So, my husband just barely started eating his food.
What do you think?
Do you like it? He gave it thumbs up. He's tired. He's been out mowing and everything.
And his one
So this is good.
grass.
But the guacamole salsa, I'd have to give it a thumbs down, y'all. Hey, Stormy! Whoa, I wasn't expecting to go back. No, get her! She's gonna fall over. Look, they all come running. They know we got food for them. Hi there. Hi there. Whoa.
He's trying to run over the baby. Oh! That cat has hit Big Daddy's face. Hey, Sumner! That one's close to the big man. He's close to the hay bales. Oh, okay. Hey!
It's a moo. Hi there.
Oh, it's close to me, Mama.
I got something on me. These spiders. Hi! Oh! Moo!
Oh! Touch me. Oh, it stinks. What do you do?
Look at the baby. It's so close to me.
Tongue.
Stormy, look at them. Ah! Ah! That fly just bit my toe.
Bit you?
It literally bit my toe. A fly. My toe was bit by a fly. Ow! That really does hurt now. I felt something on my toe and it was a fly. Hey, Stormy. How's you doing? You want to come here? Come on. She's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Are you good? Y'all, believe it or not, the cows have personalities. That one over there with the horns is Crazy Cow. Because when she has a baby, she's a little crazy. And then we have Whiteface.
Look at Stormy. 75. Look at Stormy. She has her own personalities. Look at Stormy. Is she out?
Stormy, her's out. Come here.
Because I got her out.
She's not really, I don't know. She's like, get me back in here. I don't want out with the cows. Number 75, like, she ain't scared. I don't know where she's at. She's probably over there with my husband.
Okay.
And Moo Moo's back there. And then we have others. They just have, yeah, that's Moo Moo.
Some of them don't
She's
have
our
her.
baby. Some of them they just kind of blend together, but others have them.
Fly off her and it was bleeding.
Aww. And the neighbor over there. Oh, our neighbor's over there with his chickens. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. We're going to be making creamy beef and shells. I have back here on the back burner, I have a pot of salted water that I'm going to bring to a boil, and we're going to cook some shell noodles in there, or shell pasta. And I'm about to put my hamburger meat into this pan. Okay, y'all, I have a pound of lean ground beef here in my pan, and I'm going to season this up. Of course, I like to use a little salt and pepper to begin with, so. I'm going to go ahead also and add in some onion and garlic powder. If y'all watch me, you know almost every time I cook hamburger meat, I add garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. That's kind of like what I always use with hamburger meat. So we're going to brown that meat up. Okay, I have our water boiling, and it called for 8 ounces of medium-sized pasta. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and I measured it out. So I had a whoa, I'm sorry, it steamed up. Okay, I have these 16-ounce shells, so I just used about half the box. So we're gonna cook according to the directions, which on these take about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to take our onion and I'm going to add it back into that pan that we were cooking our meat in. Now we're going to kind of let these, I have to get my oven to heat back up again. Or not my oven, I mean my
frying thing?
Yeah. We're going to cook that for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to add some garlic to it. We're going to add 5 cloves. So, I should have done this a minute ago. I'm going to add just a little smidge of olive oil to this. Whoa. Ooh, this is so strong. Yeah, I got it. Okay, now you want to get those stirred in there with that right here. Now, I think we've cooked this long enough. We're going to add in 5 cloves of garlic. I'm going to let this cook for just about a minute or so until it starts smelling really good. Okay, now I'm going to start whisking in 2 tablespoons of flour. So, give me the whisk. Whoa, what happened? You touched the side of the pan?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Sorry, babe. You okay?
My hand over it. When I went down,
no.
it went.
Sorry.
It touched right there.
You okay?
Yeah, it touched right. Like,
uh-oh.
on that part.
Adrian accidentally got his hand on there and got it on the pan. You okay, baby? Go get some water.
Okay.
We're going to kind of whisk this for a little bit until it's kind of browned. And then we're going to add in our 1 cup of beef broth, or it says beef stock.
Mama.
Huh? So, I have my beef broth right here. Okay, now I have 15 ounces of, I have to slowly add this in too, hold on. Now we're going to add in the marinara sauce. It called for 15 ounces, so I have 15 ounces of actually spaghetti sauce.
No different.
Yeah. You might have to get that spoon right over there and kind of scrape out what's left. Don't touch the side. Yeah, it don't matter which one.
Cleaner.
And then we're going to add in Italian seasoning, the dried parsley, oregano, and paprika. So let me get my exact measurements. Okay, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. This is a half a teaspoon, so I'll add in 2 of these.
Yeah, I'm a gummy, but it looks like it's breathing.
Okay, start stirring it for me. I need a teaspoon of parsley.
The thing right in the middle.
Well, you gotta get water for me all day.
Well, she went a half a teaspoon of oregano. Crazy. Careful. And then it calls for a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna add, I don't know, a little less than half of paprika, and then I'm gonna add some ground cumin. And I'm gonna put probably about the same, a little less than half, about a quarter. Let me get it open. Gummy bear. Okay. We're gonna bring this up to a boil, which it's just about there. And then it says, we'll let it cook for about 6 to 8 minutes. So I'm gonna turn this down some. And then we're gonna let this cook. And while that is cooking, I'm gonna cut up some lettuce and tomatoes and cucumbers for salad to go along with this. So I'll just keep a check on this. Let it thicken up some. Okay, we're gonna add in the pasta. I'm gonna get my meat. I'm gonna add our meat back in. Stir all this up. Get all these noodles are kind of stuck together. We're also gonna add in some heavy cream. We need, I think it's a half a cup. 3/4 of a cup. So I'll get that in just a minute after I get all this stirred up. Do y'all hear Adrian? He's over there singing. What you doing over there? He's singing and cutting. He's singing and cutting up cucumbers. Cucumbers. And now we'll get the.
I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever it's called.
Okay. Now I've got some heavy whipping cream. We're going to add 3/4 of a cup of that.
Let's cook.
Okay. Stir that in. Turn this up a tad. Okay. And then after that, we're going to add in sour cream, which is 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to get that ready while that's heating. Now we're going to add in our 1/4 cup of sour cream. Okay, now I'm going to add in 1½ cups of shredded cheese. Okay, y'all. I think it's good and heated. The cheese is melted. So we are about to get everything set up on the table, and then we will come back and let you know what we think. Okay, y'all. We have it on the table along with our lettuce, our tomatoes, and cucumbers. We have some croutons and yall. My sister and my nieces had the French fried onions one day when they were doing salad. And they are so good in salad. So if you don't do that, I recommend it. And I just need to put some shredded cheese out here. And we like, our favorite is Hidden Valley Buttermilk Ranch. And we also like the Olive Garden Italian. Courtney really likes it. Adrian, looks like you've already ate your food. How was it?
Good. Very good. Hey, you know why it's good? I made it.
He helped me. He sure did. He helped a lot. All right, Bryce. How is it? Huh?
It's good.
Thank you. Courtney Nicole, how do you like it?
I like it. I'm just tired.
Yeah, she had her first volleyball practice today. How was it? Tiring?
Very tired.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
You still want to do it? She still wants to go back. Okay. I've just barely started eating mine, but from what I've ate, it's good. And then I have my salad, y'all. I've been wanting a good salad, so. This would have been good if I'd have had time to make like some bread with it, like some garlic bread or even some of the cheddar garlic biscuits. I think those would have been good. That sometimes we get the Red Lobster ones, but I was pressed for time, so yep. But it didn't take too long. Hey y'all, today we're gonna make dump and bake chicken parmesan. You're gonna want to first preheat your oven to 425. I have 1 pound of chicken breast that I am cutting up right now. I'm gonna start out by cutting off the fat, and trimming it. And then I'm going to cut it into small pieces. I did mine more of a bite-sized pieces. Once you're done with the chicken, you're going to need a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish, and you'll want to spray that with some cooking spray. And then you're going to add in 12 ounces of penne pasta. And then I'm going to pour in 1 jar of pasta sauce. I'm using the Prego Traditional. It's a 24-ounce jar. You're going to put in your chicken and then add 2 cups of water. And then I also sprinkled a half a cup of mozzarella cheese, and then you're going to cover it with foil and put it into your oven. Next, I'm just making some homemade garlic toast, just using Texas toast, and I'm spreading some butter on it. And then I have this garlic bread seasoning that a sweet subscriber of mine sent to me. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on top of the bread. And then I cooked this just in my toaster oven. I did not show that part, but it turned out really good. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, you're going to bake that for 20 minutes and then take it out, remove the foil, and check your chicken and see if it's done. I was having trouble with my pasta not being done. So I put it back in there for 5 minutes, took it out, checked the pasta. It still wasn't quite done. So I ended up putting it in there for another 5 minutes. I think what I should have done is just kept it covered and cooked it for 30 minutes. And I wouldn't have had to went back and forth like this. Okay, once it is done, you're going to want to add 1 cup of breadcrumbs. I used Italian style, and then a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and I had some shredded Parmesan, so I put that on, but you could use grated. And then to top it off, 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. You're going to stick it back in the oven for 10 more minutes. Voila, it's done. And so is my garlic toast, y'all. It turned out so good. And here is everything on the table. We have the dump and go casserole, the garlic toast. We also have stuff for salad. And I will say really quickly, I really like this, but it did lack a little bit of flavor, and I think it's because of the water added to the sauce. Courtney, how was your food? You finished already. Was it good?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Okay, Bubba. For us, how did you like it?
Terrible.
It is?
No, it's good.
How about my homemade toast?
I like it.
Thank you. All right, Adrian. How is it? Good? My husband said it was hot, so can you give me a rating yet? It's still too hot? I kind of cut mine up and stuff. I think it's good.
Just a bite.
From that bite, can you tell anything yet? Or is it still too hot? Good, bad, not your favorite? It's okay? I guess it's not a favorite, but it's okay. Alrighty. It was easy. It just took a little while because my noodles kept not being done. So
Not being done.
yeah, kept not being done. So y'all seen in the video earlier, I had to put it back in a couple times, but that's okay. Alrighty.